right, here we are out here barbecuing again today on a Sunday, and we've already lit us up a charcoal fire. I don't know why I'm saying us, I did. Had a charcoal fire, got my old smoker going here. See the smoke coming out of there. Nice rate, some hickory smoke. And what kind of temperature we got? A little bit above 200. It'll come up a little more as it continues to burn. I'll be adding some more wood, maybe a little more charcoal later. I've got 3 nice chickens on there, big fat bacon chickens. They're gonna smoke inside there. Got my water pan right there. And they're gonna be good and tasty this evening. Cook them probably about 5 or 6 hours, and they'll be perfect. Got a good slow cook. And that's it. We'll keep checking them from time to time. That's my little rig right there. That's just it's an old charcoal smoker that the guy wanted to throw it away. I think I found it on Craigslist. I believe I did, yeah. He was throwing it away. He just said anybody can have it that wants it. It needed some repair, and it needed to be painted. I repaired it and painted it. Zach and I went and picked it up when we saw it. I know Zach was like, golly, this thing's junk. But it's cooking. It does the job. And it does a real good job, as a matter of fact. Little firebox is all rebuilt back up again. It holds a fire. It's really just a charcoal smoker. You're not supposed to build open fires, at least not huge open fires in them. But they'll do a good job smoking smoking briskets, pork butts, chickens, things like that. I wouldn't really recommend grilling with them, because if you do, if you put hot coals in the grill part, in that middle, the big body section, it'll just cause the bottom of it to rot out prematurely. And it's hard enough just to keep the firebox together. They'd have to rebuild that whole tank too. So anyway, that's it for a little smoker. One of the things I can point out is that this is actually, it's an old New Braunfels smoker, and the old handle was rotted off of it, so I took a handle off of an old Kago Q and made that fit on there. That thing will last forever. It's made out of some kind of aircraft or space age plastic. I don't know what it is, but it don't burn up. That's all I know. And I keep an old piece of concrete on the lid of the firebox there, because it tends to warp a little bit when it gets hot. It lays flat when it's cool, but once it heats up, it starts to be a little warped. And just by putting that on there, just keeps it down sealed tight, and keeps it from losing a lot of heat out of there. But as you can see, the heat's coming up now. It's starting to. It's up there at about 225 now. Yeah, roughly. A little bit higher than that, maybe 230, 240, I don't know. But that's good. I mean, that's a good temperature for cooking. All right, it's been about 3 hours now. Let's see what we're doing. See how things look. Now, I've been adding wood and coals as we go. Oh, looky there. Looky there. Oh, can you smell it? That's going to be so good. Big, fat, baking chickens are just going to be so tasty. Making my mouth water just looking at them. I just want to show that at times the grill may get up to about pretty close to 300 degrees. The smoker, I'm sorry. But it's not that big a deal, just it'll fluctuate. This is probably like at the end of a burn where there's not as much smoke, the coals are red hot, and it'll start to drop back to about 250. When it does, I'll add more coals and stuff. Then it'll drop down to 200, and it'll come back up as it burns. It's just a kind of a fluctuation between 200 and 300. That's on this type of smoker. All of them aren't the same. There are professional smokers out there where they can pretty much keep their temperature at the same temperature continuously throughout the cook. But when you're cooking with a cheap little smoker like this one, you know, that's the way it is, you know. And if you learn how to use it, you can still turn out some good stuff. Let's see what those chickens are looking like now. It's been about 4 hours now. Oh my gosh. Oh, smell that. Oh yeah. Back in the back of that aluminum foil package is the hearts, livers, gizzards, necks, all that stuff with some Tony Chachere's seasoning and some Cholula. I like to spread that a little bit of that around there and wrap it up in aluminum foil and stick it inside the smoker. And it'll be good. It'll be good and tasty. Anyway, that's it. Don't freak out if your temperature comes up to about 3. That's kind of a normal occurrence with this type of smoker. As you can see, the temperature has come back down to about 250. It's not necessary to put any more wood or anything on there. The smoke flavor was infused a long time ago, and we're continuing to hold the heat at around 250 or so. And there's no longer any smoke coming out of there. It's still just holding heat, and there's really no point in putting any more fuel on the fire at all, just to keep it and let it finish out for the next hour or so, and it'll be really great chickens. They're and you can just let it go on and go, you know. Just kind of watch them and see what they look like. Some chickens will take longer, a little bit longer, some a little less. If you need longer, this is the point where you just let it finish out. You know, it doesn't have to have any more fuel on the fire as long as it's holding the temperature like that. You might as well just not waste any more fuel and use the heat that you got left to finish things up. And that's it. Here we are at about 3.5 hours, and I'm happy because the Cowboys won the football game today. They beat the Buffalo Bills 44-7, I think. Just clobbered them. And so the chickens look good. The cooking's going good. It's been a great afternoon. And got me a little tequila and sparkling lime water there. And just wait for these chickens to finish up, bring them in, and chow down.